Have you ever had a day when you want to throw it all up in the air and say, I've had enough of all this? Well, I know how you feel because I've been like it today. This morning, it's Saturday, I'm recording this. It's Saturday afternoon now. But this morning, I opened up my YouTube app and I got a thing from YouTube congratulating me on the last 12 months and how well my channel's done. And first of all, I thought it was a joke. And then I thought I'll do a little deep dive to see how this is. And turns out, after checking the first 12 months I was doing YouTube and the last 12 months to date, my views are 50% down. My watch time, which is how long people watch my videos, is 33% down. And in comparison of the two 12-month periods, meant that I got 2,698 subscribers less in the last 12 months than I did in the first. And it just made me think, why am I bothering to do this? What's the point? And I thought about it. And I thought to myself, should I call this a day? Why am I bothering? People obviously aren't viewing my channel. Obviously, what I'm saying isn't connecting with a lot of people. And I talked to Debs about it for a while, and she said, well, don't do it if you don't want to. And what I wanted to say was, grow up. Stop being a baby. And that's exactly what I was doing this morning. And I thought about it, and I thought, if I give YouTube up, what am I going to do instead? What am I going to do that gives me a feeling of satisfaction like doing YouTube does? And I realised that there's probably nothing that would. And so I did what I tell my viewers to do so often, because we all feel down at times, don't we? We all have times when we just want to throw it up in the air, pick our toys up, sling them out of the pram and say to hell with it. We all do. I'm not the only one. And so I decided that I was going to do what I talk about in my videos. I was going to spend an hour letting me beat myself up about my feelings about this morning. And then at the end of the hour, that would be it. And so I did. I moaned about what a crap YouTuber I must be, how I'm obviously boring because people don't watch to the ends of the videos. Oh, everything that I could think of, I ran myself down and I ran my channel down. And then when the hour was up, I went, enough. That's it. Done. Because what I also came up with in that hour was there are mitigating circumstances that have happened over the course of the year. For starters, anyone who's watched my channel lately will know that for the last year, I've not been well. That has to have affected how my channel's grown, because I've not been able to pursue the channel like I did in the first 12 months. And so there's more to it than that. And don't you find that when you look at your own problems and what's going on around you, there are always other things that come into play. And so you have to separate yourself from all the things that have gone wrong and believe that you can get over the obstacles that there are. Because at the end of the day, we've got to carry on doing the things that we love. Why do I love YouTube? I don't know, because it's not the same as when I started it. I started it for one reason and it's grown into a different beast. But I do know that I love the fact that I've got a small but loyal community who seem to enjoy the things that I talk about. I think they enjoy them because, perhaps enjoy is the wrong word, they value some of the content, because I get comments from viewers like yourself who tell me that something that I've said has helped them. Well, I'm hoping that this video can help you as well, because I'm not positive all the time. I'm not Mr. Positive. I'm just a normal guy who has the same problems as everybody else. And some days I do feel like smashing it all up and throwing my PC out the window. In fact, I feel like that more times than I care to imagine. But half of that isn't because of what you're thinking. It's because on days like when I was making the music video last week, my PC kept freezing because I had so much going on in it. It's not really man enough to do what I want it to do. And so I was getting wound up over that. But you know what? At the end of the day, we all have problems. We all have situations that get on our nerves. They all have situations that make you just go, oh, this is nuts. But you know what? When you let yourself beat yourself up for a bit, and it's like having a little alarm clock. Go on, got the negative out my way now. And now you're back to normal. And I wasn't going to make a video about this. I wasn't going to share how miserable I've been this morning. But you know what? It's times like these when you really do need to talk and share. Because you've had these moments, I know. And when you look back on them, you found that you overcome, and you found that you've made ways and found ways around the obstacle. You've either gone over, under, through, or around. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue with my YouTube channel. If I'm boring, so be it. There are boring people out there everywhere. If my channel isn't one that grabs your attention because I'm Mr. Entertainment, that's okay too. But I know that what I say has value with people sometimes. I had someone in the live stream last week talk to me about they wanted to start a channel. And I was saying that anyone can do this if they want to, because each of us has a magnetism to somebody else. Someone could say exactly the same things as I do, but in their way. And people will relate to them in a way they can't relate to me. And so I'm going to continue my channel. I'm not going anywhere. I'm like that little terrier that just won't give up. And yeah, of course I want more viewers. I've decided that if I'm going to build a channel, and if I'm going to talk about content that I think is worthy of talking about, then the more people that see it, the merrier. What I actually want is a community of like-minded people, like those that come to the live streams, who chat amongst themselves and enjoy what we come up with, because my live streams are a bit odd. They don't go off a route. They go off in tangents, as the people that join me on a Monday night will tell you. I love the fact that I feel like I'm doing something of value, contributing something. And so what? I've had a bad year in it. It's not done so well. But hey, there's always next year, isn't there? And as we get towards Christmas, I think a little break, probably one day, when I eat a bit of food and drink a bit of drink and watch a bit of naff telly, will give me all the impetus I need to kick on in the next year. But for now, I've got over my little pity party. And I just thought I'd share this because, like all of us, I'm no different to you. I still feel miserable at times. I get angry at times. I rant at times. Sometimes I feel that the world's against me. And I'm sure you do too. But like I said, it works for me so many times. If you're feeling grumpy and you're feeling down and you're feeling angry, give yourself an hour. And then that hour's up, say enough. And move on with your day. That's what I've done today. I hope you try it when you have a pretty crap event. Something happened to you. And I think you'll find that once you've done enough, you get fed up. I actually, about 55 minutes in, I got fed up with it all when I made a cup of tea. Anyway, I'll be back Monday night, 6 o'clock UK time, with a live stream. See you soon.